So I was going to do a quick talk through of how to kind of do an analysis of a professional website. Okay, as with any media product, we need to look at conventions and professional examples and understand how they work and kind of mimic that in our own work. So this time it's about websites, and we would like you to make a screencastify similar to this one. We'd like you to look at understanding the media form. Okay, what is a banned website? What are the conventional pages and conventional information? What's the user experience on the site? What do they find? Okay, and looking particularly at the design. The design particularly we're going to be looking for, and it's key that you're aware of this, is that the design of the website should reflect the brand image that is being put together for the website, the digipack, and the music video. So the website I'm going to be looking at is Tame Impala's website, who's a fascinating artist from Australia, I believe. It's a typical kind of website for a musician. So this is what's called the splash page or the landing page. So I type in Tame Impala, and this is the home page, and I've got the content which I would expect on any music website. I'd expect to be able to find out about tours. I'd want contact information, information about previous albums and their art, and of course, most importantly, on a website is where can I buy materials relating to Tame Impala. Remember, the call to action is a key part of a website design. And you are calling the audience to act, to either go to see Tame Impala live, okay, by going on the tours page, okay, and we've got future tours, although it doesn't look as though he's got many coming up, and past, okay, so these are all the past tours. Clearly, there are no plans for Tame Impala to tour at the moment. There should also be some sort of merch page, okay, typically T-shirts is what we're looking at. When you're creating your own website, by the way, you can link from the merch page, merch link on yours, to the official merchandise page of the artist, if you choose to do that. Down here in albums, okay, so navigations around the edges, I can see Tame Impala's 3 main albums. We're gonna have a look at this one, okay, so we've got the album art here, okay, which I would expect, and a link within that to videos from tracks from that album. I'm just looking at the album art here. We've got this kind of highly kind of graphical representation. There's lots of symmetry coming down here, kind of high tech sort of thing, but down the right hand corner there's a lot of disruption. That this kind of metal ball seems to be rolling down and is kind of causing these waves and eddies in the design. So there's this quite interesting ideology about the artist being a disruptive influence. So here's some videos. I think that's Tame Impala himself. There's a video, The Less I Know the Better. There's one for Let It Happen. But we're going to have a quick look at this one, Tame Impala, Because I'm the Man, because there's clearly a visual link between this video, okay, and the album art there, okay. So just have a very, very quick look at that. We're not looking at very long. Okay, and again, we've got clearly this quite high-tech graphical 3D rendered design with these kind of surreal lines through the frame. We've got this futuristic looking city. We've got 2 clear characters within that, some sort of suited guy over here, some sort of much more kind of bohemian kind of person on the right. But we can see the design. We can see the consistency in the design between the video and, sorry, the digipack at the top and the video there. Okay, so there's real clear consistency. I'm just going to go back to the home page. Remember, I should always be able to get back to the home page. Normally that's by clicking on the name of the artist. Takes me back to the home page. Got my navigation around the side. On the home page, I can also click on an array of images, which has got this kind of carousel. You know, these are essentially looks like live performance images which have been photoshopped to an extreme degree. So there's an emphasis on performance, but there's an emphasis on this kind of surreal kind of nature of the artist there. Okay, highly kind of deeply saturated and almost posterized, or actually that's a negative, isn't it? I think going on within that. You can keep scrolling through, and in the end you get to some of their album art as well. So there's a combination here. The images are of live performances, but also this is the album art and tour posters which have come across. And again, this kind of surreal you know, version, again, typical of artists like Tame Impala. It's a subversion of convention. So we've got this suited character, but then his head explodes into this weird tentacled surreal head. You know, references to drug consumption, obviously references to music here, the butterfly nature with the kind of swirling lines with it, and the head breaking apart, like this cosmic experience, which is Tame Impala. I love the graphic, the font at the top there, typeface at the top there. Okay, so this is a professional website. There's clear links between the design of the graphics and album art and the videos. There's links, typical links, which I would expect. And of course, I almost forgot this, there should be links to social media. Part of uses and gratification model that we have with artists is that we're encouraged to kind of participate in the lives of the artist. Now, the website is reasonably a static place, which is their kind of shop front, but their social media is much more kind of a proactive media, as you know, and encourages a sense of participation. So there must be links to social media, and here we've got Facebook and Instagram being linked to there. So that's a kind of a walk through. This professional text would like you to walk through and discuss one of these here. We've tried to choose artists from a variety of different genres, from pop to kind of techno dance music. We've got Death Cab for Cutie there, so we've got an indie band, we've got an emo kind of more rocky band there, we've got some hip hop, we've got some female singer-songwriters, so something hopefully similar to what you're seeking to do. And what we'd like you to do is sit down together in a room and talk me through the forms and conventions, the user experience, and the analysis of the design. Good luck.